What is up, guys? Jimmy Oaks here. You know, we're at Oaks Garage.
My channel now. All right, I see how it is. What's up, guys? It's good to see you. The last week, I'm not gonna lie, I've been slacking a little bit. I got a little burnt out. We went a little crazy the last couple weeks, and I think I'm caught off the speed, and I'm not gonna disappoint you anymore. I'm gonna keep going. So let's pick up the energy once again, working on our Untouched Now Touch Hatch, which we gotta come up with a new name for, because I can't keep calling it the Untouched Hatch.
Listen, drop a name in the comments that you think fits this car.
Yeah, it needs something right, all right? And if you guys see a name that you like, just like it so we can see it all stack up, because I'm very curious at what you guys have to say about this car. So, as you guys know, we've been hauling ass on this project to try and just enjoy it for the rest of the season, because we really only have like a month left of like decent weather, and then it gets too cold. But obviously it's all been working out, because as of right now, it's a whole different car as of a week ago, and it's pretty badass. So, but today I wanted to address another big part of the build, and that is seats. When we got the car, it came with one S13 seat that was saturated. I mean saturated in filth. And it wasn't savable, so we tossed it. It was gross, it wasn't savable. So we were going on about the whole OEM styling of this car, and I'm totally for that. Now, S14 seats are cool, but they're not that cool. They kind of just look like couches, you know?
Yeah, they're just pretty standard.
I was thinking R32 GTR seats, that'd be pretty dope.
Yep, those would be nice, but
those are big money and not that easy to get. So I thought long and hard and realized, man, I have the perfect seats just sitting around the shop waiting to be thrown into a car. And that is Bride's 8-3s. Yeah, those are hot. I actually got these in a trade a long time ago from a friend. They've been sitting around waiting to go in a car. I actually was gonna put them in the FD, but obviously that's gone.
R.I.P.
All right, big tears. But
big F.
Big F. I figured, honestly, I have these seats already in my coupe, and I love them. I can literally fall asleep in these things, so why not continue the theme and throw them in my hatch? And I figured they'd be perfect. I asked my Patreons a few days ago, and it seemed like someone were upset about me going with bucket seats, but I'm sorry. I think they're gonna be perfect for this car. Just you wait. I think these are gonna look so good in here.
Oh yeah. Safety is very pinnacle, and with seats like that.
Yeah, that's what I care about in this car. Safety. Hold on, I gotta use a shoe. There we go. There we go. Something like that. Here we go. Ooh, not bad. You're right. The floor match with the seats, perfect combo.
Oh yeah, for sure. It looks good. It's very very neutral colors, and I think it'll be a perfect addition to the old hatch.
These things have been sitting for a long time. Look how dirty these things are. I'm so sorry, brides. Like, a bride seat should never look this dirty. Look at this.
Dust and booty sweat and everything else.
Let's clean them up. So no matter what seat I put in the S13, I'm gonna have a fitment issue because I'm so god dang tall.
You are a long boy.
I'm not meant for these things, I'll tell you what. But I was thinking about doing sliders just because I want to make this car drivable for a lot of people, but I won't fit with sliders. I mean, it's just the cold truth, unless I make some like crazy setup. But to get them in the car now and just to start enjoying the car, luckily my buddy Mike here behind the camera, cameraman Mike, he had these laying around from a previous project, which are some nice planted brackets with some fixed rails. So we're gonna have to mount these on the seat, mount these up, figure out where we want the seat to be, drill some holes and bolt it down. It's that easy. So let's just start test fitting. Brackets bolted up. Let's get the brackets in the car, line it up, and see how she fits.
Danger Dan.
What's up, boys?
What's up?
What are you doing?
Let's see. Survey says, oh, these are nice.
That's long boy approved, it looks
That's
like.
long boy approved. I gotta tilt this thing a little bit more forward. Honestly, like, I'm such a nerd when I drive. I like being like upright and like
T-Rex arm?
And T-Rex arm. I feel like Derek right now. Derek is like, when he drives, is Derek making 7-second passes?
Nah, one hand off.
Oh yeah, sorry. 7-second passes with Derek. All right, let's adjust this. Since they're fixed rails, we kind of just have to feel out where we want to position. So got in there, felt good. I had Mike crawling around me and we marked both the brackets. Let's take them out, drill some holes and hope that we don't have to do it again. Take these things back out. just bolt these to the seat and hopefully it goes in nice and easy. What do you think of the brides, B? Nice touch, right?
Yeah, no, I mean, we talked about them like a year ago when you got them. They're sick. Sparkly, you know. It looks like a combination of sweet Japan culture and like a sweet arts and crafts store. Listen, either way, they're sick. These are
They're a good touch. Okay. They're bolted up. We'll see if they actually fit still.
I don't care. They're not gonna fit me ever.
Actually looks really, look at the fitment on this. It's a really nice piece. All right, well, the big question is, B, take a seat.
Why do you want me to? I'm dirty.
See, you can still drive it.
With a pillow.
With a pillow. All right, see, I'm one pillow away from having my homeboy drive my car. Yeah, those are slouched back, huh?
I
Those
mean,
are
I
full
could
comfort mode.
I could definitely reach the clutch.
That's all that matters, right?
Oh yeah.
I could just, you know, but you know, it's a street car. I could drive this thing.
He could drive this thing. Oh yeah, no, this is. Oh, I love it. Oh, I love it. This feels great. Okay, for you guys that are commenting, you look big as hell right now. I know. I'm always gonna look big as hell in this car, okay? Can you tell
You feel big in the car though?
I feel right at home.
That's what matters, brother. It's all about how you feel on the inside, not what you look like.
The hard part is on the driver's side, because the driver's side is the only thing that actually matters. Passenger side, you can put it wherever you want. I don't have as pretty of a passenger side rail. All I could find locally was like some almost like, it kind of looks homemade.
It's homemade.
It looks like slightly nicer than the average person would make it, but it still looks kind of janky, but I think it'll be fine. You won't even see it. So let's clean up the other seat, bolt it in, do all that stuff over again and see how it looks. I'm not feeling too good about this actually after looking at it.
Not feeling too hyped on it. What?
We got a problem.
Oh boy.
Dude, I didn't think about it at all. I should have. The ass end of the seat hangs below the bracket.
Yep.
And can you see the little ass of the seat?
The ass.
The ass of it. This bracket doesn't give you anywhere for the ass to actually sit below it. On the other bracket, it's actually just two pieces that are like reinforced very well. Dude, why did I even buy this? Like, I played myself and I played you guys. I'm sorry, the seat's not gonna go in today. I'm just gonna do what I should did in the first place and order the matching seat rail for the driver's side, because this car deserves decent parts on it, even if it's just a stupid seat bracket that you won't even see. This is a valuable lesson for both of us here. Buy it right, buy it once. That right? Is that how it goes?
If you buy it right, you won't have to buy it again, so technically you bought it once.
That's what I'm saying.
There you go.
There we go. So
Hey, you got
yeah,
it.
buy it once, buy it right. Junk ass seat rail. So I feel a little bit more accomplished today. I actually bought a radio for the car. I installed rear speakers when we put the interior together. Never looked to see what was up front. So let's plug this radio in and let's hear how these speakers work. Because speakers in a street car, very important.
So for anybody looking, this is how fat kids sit in brides, yo. This is why I can't hang out with this shit. Can you get actual normal people seats or like fat boy approved seats? Because I can't be riding down the street like
I'll get
this.
some like XL Corbos or something.
Bro, I need something. I feel like a 10-pound biscuit in a 5-pound bag. It's just, I feel like I'm busting
You're the
out.
Northeast kid. That's the what we say. Plug her in. No. Dude, watch the front speakers just not.
Have some faith, Jimothy.
I have no faith in this car.
Well, have some faith
This
in
thing was a shit box.
it. It was, but it won't be anymore.
First, does it turn on? That's a big no for me, dog. What? I literally used the old wiring. This thing literally has no ground wire in it. You know what I just realized?
What?
I bet the previous owner of this car put an aftermarket radio in it,
Uh-huh.
and it never worked. And they were probably mind blown at why it never worked. Because I copied the old wiring, and the old wiring has no ground. So,
Well,
the mystery has been solved. Take the ground wire, shove it to something that's bare metal, and then this thing should go computer. All right. How's the rear speaker sound, Jesse? They hitting?
Yo, they're bumping.
Consensus is front speakers are just as blown as we thought they were going to be. So, all right, let's get the radio in there, put it together, and then I figured it's time to throw some gauges in this piece. How cool is that?
that's pretty neat. I like the the pineapple on there. That's a nice touch. Just gives it that, you know, Jimmy Oaks little
type of feel.
There
you know.
you go.
Yeah, my buddy Zach made this for me. Zach, if you're watching, thank you for making this for me. So I have a pretty cool idea for a coolant temp gauge. We're gonna show you later, but for now we're gonna do a AFR and we're gonna do boost.
Okay.
Sounds good. And guess what I have laying around?
AFR and boost, maybe.
Yeah, can't beat it.
Let's do it.
Continuing on the theme of building this car, there's stuff we have laying around the shop. These two were from my coupe before I went full link, so I don't need these anymore. So.
How's it looking?
You know, this thing looks a lot more official with the gauges in it.
It does.
This is a cool piece.
It is.
So let's see how she looks. All right, guys, there we go. Gauges fully installed, seats fully installed. It's a great day, very successful, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace. I'm just kidding. Oh my God. Let's take these things out. Let's wire them up and get them working. The first piece, this is the wire for the AFR gauge. This goes from the sensor to the gauge. Hopefully we can just cram it through here. There we go. Luckily this is all apart still. One. Then we have our sensor for our boost gauge right here. Yeah, this thing looks like some Home Depot special, doesn't it?
It kind of looks a little sketchy.
Yeah, so we can either run the vacuum line into the cabin or run the wires into the engine bay. I'd prefer to have as little vacuum line as possible because that's, you know,
Another failure point.
oh, another failure point. So we're gonna shove this in the bay and run the wiring just like we did for the sensor right into the cabin.
Sounds good.
Oh, wait.
Oh, you got it?
I think so.
Nice work.
Yeah, we got it.
Give her a nice old yank. All right, that's all we got. Oh,
Whoa, too much?
that's all we
Too
got.
much sauce?
For the boost gauge, the power harness and the sensor harness is all in one. So we just get to go right here. One. There we go. So all those wires are ran and plugged in. So I took the power and ground from both gauges. I did this like a while ago. And I put them into one. So now we just have to put a switch power on this one, a constant ground on this, and we got working gauges. Oh, not bad. Yo, honestly, having this all together makes the whole interior feel so much nicer.
Look at that.
Even though only one seat is technically bolted in right now, I would say this is a big interior advancement for today. Come on. Wait for it. Yes. She's a little slow, but you know what's sick too? The red matches. Like it all
looks
matches.
good. I like that.
These are so bad. All right, we'll do the front speakers tomorrow, but for now I'm pretty happy. I still got to hook up the wideband sensor and I got to run a vacuum line to the boost sensor, but that's very easy. But even though the passenger seat isn't fully in, it's feeling pretty official. And yesterday, I spent the time and I actually put in a nice battery box. I relocated it to the trunk just because a battery doesn't really fit when you put an intercooler on these cars. And this piece came up pretty nice. I actually riv nutted the chassis itself, so it looks like really official. And yeah, super happy about it. I got that on Amazon, not bad. So now it's time to see if the sensors actually work. So I'm a little worried about the oxygen sensor for the AFR gauge. They're a wearable item, and this one's kind of old, so we'll see if it works. Worst case, we buy one from Advance in the morning. And as far as the boost gauge goes, I'm not really worried about it. But what we should see from a stock SR is -16 to -20 PSI worth of vacuum coming from like a stock SR. So let's check it out. Ooh. So healthy.
Finally. It sounds really good.
Oh, vacuum looks great. Let's see, wideband, come on, don't not work. Come on, start working. Start working. I don't want to buy another sensor. Come on. Well, there goes 60 bucks.
Yeet.
I have another sensor, let's try it. Hot, 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 hot. Junk. Most likely junk. So this sensor came out of the purple car.
Oh.
Which means it's probably filled with AIDS. Okay. Come on. Not surprised.
No.
Whatever. Hey.
Boost gauge is doing well though.
Yeah, at least we know this thing's got hella good vacuum. Oh, the change. Oh, it's changing.
Does it just
Oh, it's warmed up. There we go. Oxygen sensor just had to warm up. No way this is idling at 14.6 right now. That's bullshit. No, the sensor's bad. Oh, that blow off valve is serious.
Yeah.
Well, it looks awesome. This SR is awesome. This car is, I love it. But we have one big issue before we could drive it.
What is
Like
that?
I keep thinking like we're ready to go, but we went to go look under the car the other day to make sure everything's good. We have a small problem. Let's go check it out. Well, the car looks good. It's on 17s. It's like kind of low. It's not slammed. It's just a little low. But the exhaust says otherwise. What? Look at it. The exhaust is like nicely tucked up everywhere. Everywhere. And then the resonator is just like, yo, I'm gonna take a seat. And I can assure you guys that it's like not put on upside down or poorly mounted. It's fully mounted. I don't know what it is with the Gretty I don't know what it is with this Gretty exhaust. Super freaking low. So looks like we're either gonna have to cut it and like rotate it up or just delete the resonator, but I kind of like how quiet this thing is, so a pain in the ass. It would have been really devastating though if I went to go pull it out of the garage and just rip the whole entire exhaust off. I would have been so upset. So on that note, big shop upgrade. Ever since I moved in, the ramp going into my garage has been a nightmare. It has been like this steep, jagged, and I've just been destroying all my cars rolling in and out of it. So the landlord finally came to the rescue and cut it all out. Boom. So now we have a moat in front of my garage door. I'm basically stuck in here because these are all loading docks. So unless I jump the loading dock, I'll have to go over this. But if I don't get screwed and they actually come tomorrow like they're supposed to and fully pave it, this is gonna be a nice, pretty concrete ramp. And a lot of you guys probably don't give a shit. But it's a huge deal and I'm really excited because it's been quite a pain in the ass having this like jagged ass entrance. Oh yeah, look at that. They're gonna make it nice and smooth. So stay tuned. Till next time to find out if they do in fact pave my ramp. Well, she's almost there, boys. Interior's almost there. Basically there. We're one seat bracket away from being there. We gotta fix the exhaust and then it's roadworthy. And then we can worry about what it looks like on the outside a little bit more, and that's the exciting part. So I'm happy with today, even though it was kind of a speed bump. But with that, I think we're gonna end it. So thank you guys for watching, and you guys know the deal. Like, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned for more content. And Mike,
See you guys tomorrow.